everybody, welcome to Central Maine Community College for a men's basketball game. It's a YSCC conference game, and the Central Maine Mustangs welcome their rivals from the Granite State, New Hampshire Technical College out of Concord, New Hampshire. I'm Jim Toomey along with our producer Rob Munzing. On the cameras tonight, Chris Needaway, Ashley Persong, and looking for a great game here as we talk about the Lynx first. Last year they were 21-5. They were YSCC champions, defeated the Mustangs by 2 points. They went to the Nationals and they lost in the second round to Villa Maria by 10. They're led by Coach Irvin Harris in his third season, assisted by Cordell Latimer and Christopher LeClaire. The Lynx have only played 2 games on the road. They're 0-2 in the conference as they lost to Word of Life 84-71, and they lost to Paul Smith's 100-92. So again, they're on the road here tonight, and they have 2 more road games. The 19th at Great Bay and the 23rd, a non-conference game against Maine Maritime Academy, before finally being home in Concord to take on the Moose of University of Maine, Augusta. Central Maine Community College led by Dave Gagne in his 31st year, assisted by Steve Carey, Jared Rubin, and Corey David. 4-7 record overall for the Mustangs. As their fans know, they played some Canadian teams much bigger than them, and also NCAA teams as well. However, they're 2-0 in the conference. They score 82.6 a game while giving up 97.5. So 2-0 in the conference. The last game against Great Bay was a very good one 2 nights ago. 94-85 win. Wyatt Hathaway at 26. Vaughn Jonas 20. Will Duke 15. Rocco Chang 15. And a balanced attack. The other conference win for the Mustangs was against University of Maine Augusta at Augusta. Upcoming games, they'll be on the road on the 23rd at Albany College Pharmacy and Health, and back home finally on December 6th to take on Berkeley. We're going to have an interview coming up. Assistant Athletic Director Caleb Lamb will interview Isaac Irwin, the 6'9" freshman from Brisbane, Australia. So let's go to this pregame interview.
Caleb Lamb here with Isaac Irwin, the first year from Australia, for our pregame interview. Isaac, so far so good in terms of playing against teams at your level. The Mustangs 3-0 against USCAA Division II opposition. But you get a big test tonight against NHTI, a team that last year knocked you guys off all 3 times, including in that championship game in the YSCC tournament. How fired up are you guys for tonight?
We're pumped as you can be, to be honest. We've been investing a lot of experienced teams in preparation for these kind of games. So I think we've all built up the experience needed to face a good team like this one and have a great game. Hopefully come out with the W.
Now, we've seen how you guys have sort of developed against, as you said, a very tough schedule, playing against Canadian teams in the very early part of the season in October, then some matchups against both NCAA Division III and USCAA D1 teams.
Yeah.
How does that help you guys kind of, I imagine, get used to maybe a higher level of competition than what you guys might see over the next couple of months as you get into YSCC play?
Well, for sure in Canada, that definitely helped with the experience that we played against in terms of all the players playing for 4 years or so, their IQ for the game, as well as the pace with that 24-second shot clock that we played with. That was pretty a big change for a lot of the US players. And again, just all the players we versed in those 4-year schools come from the NCAA schools. They're bigger, faster, stronger, you know, so coming back down to this level where we're playing people at our age, it's a good adjustment, you know.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about how the adjustment's been for you, coming from more of an international flavor of basketball, playing over in Australia, to adjusting to the American game. How's that transition been so far through the first couple months?
It's a fun transition for sure. Coming from Australia, it's a bit more systematic, but I love the way we play here. It's a bit more free form. while still staying in the system. Obviously, everyone here is a lot more athletic, so it's quite a fun game. Love it here.
Now, we've also been seeing you get some more minutes as this last couple of games has gone along here.
Yeah.
How do you feel your own game's coming along, especially as we see more of you kind of in the low post, being able to use your size a little bit to your advantage?
It all comes down to confidence, really. Coming in, I didn't know how I was going to play against these kind of competitions, a different play style. But coach has said something in the pre-game talk that really resonated with me. He goes, each game take a mental step. So that's what I'm trying to do. You know, get in that right mindset and improve every single game, and it'll all come together, and yeah, be good.
Well, we wish you best of luck tonight. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes here. Okay. We'll send it now back over to Jim.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, back here at Central Maine Community College, about 2 minutes before the teams are actually called to the sidelines now with 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, so we better get ready to go. We'll turn up PA Mike and get Steve saddled up here.
Again, the teams met 3 times last year. 103-98 on this chord with the Lynx winning. 2 late season, regular season game, 86-84 Tech, and then the championship of YSCC, 80-78 the Lynx. So look for another good one here tonight as we're going to go down to Coach Steve.
Announcements, then.
Okay, Steve English,
anthem.
our PA.
No, announcement, intro, then anthem.
All right.
Yeah, you heard Steve explaining. I brought his mic up a little bit too soon.
Yeah, the women's game, they do the national anthem first, followed by the introductions, right?
Yes. Ooh.
Coach's choice.
Good crowd filing in.
Yeah, these are usually very competitive games.
Yes.
Huh? Boy, they've had some corkers over the years, as we like to say. Seeing the crowd still streaming in here as we hit the 6 o'clock time. Just one game tonight. I'm sure Jim told you that. Ooh.
Okay, they're waiting for the clock to tick down, I guess.
Well, they all rushed off the court early to get over to get ready for the pregame. They want to play. They want to play ball. Can't blame them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's men's basketball game between the NHTI Lynx and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Lynx. Number 3, Joseph Canty. Number 4, Donald Brown. Number 5, Isaiah Ayers. Number 12, Mo Nemard. And number 24, James Wallace. Head coach of the Lynx, Irvin Harris, assisted by Christopher LeClaire. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Naugatuck, Connecticut, number 13, Gaden Moore. From Rockport, Maine, number 15, Will Duke. From Kingswood, Texas, number 31, Vaughn Jonas. From Durham, Maine, number 32, J.T. Pound. And from Turner, Maine, number 5, Wyatt Hathaway. Head coach of the Mustangs is Dave Gagne. He's assisted by Steve Carey, Corey Davis, and Jared Rubin. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. All right, let's play ball.
All right, welcome fans of both schools around the state of Maine, around the country, around the world on Munzing Media Sports, the official streaming partner of Central Maine Community College Athletics. And Rob, the men's soccer team won today.
Yes, excellent job by the men's soccer team. First round of the Nationals. They won 4-2 before you go off and say, oh boy, a lot of goals in that game. It went double overtime and then into penalty kicks, and the Mustangs were able to prevail with 4 penalty kicks to 2. So they move on, and they beat the national defending champions.
All right.
Johnson and Wales, one of the Johnson and Wales.
Yeah, there's many campuses. All right, it's the Mustangs left to right on your screen, the white uniforms. The Lynx of New Hampshire Tech going right to left. And the tap controlled finally by the Lynx. No heights listed. Is a three-pointer off, no good. Missed by Joe Canny. Joe Canny was an honorable mention All-America last year.
Yeah, he was a returning play. He's been good for several years, Canty.
So
quick. He's quick as lightning.
Hathaway for 3. Bang! Right out of the gates, Wyatt Hathaway.
Taking over where he left off the other game,
Yes.
Jim. He was our player of the game for Edge Nutrition.
Hathaway averaging 15.5 a game. That's Canty. Three-pointer out of the corner, overshot by James Wallace. Hathaway got the rebound. Duke, Hathaway stops, shoots, got it!
Oh, his stroke right now is golden, isn't it? Everything he shoots up, you expect to go down, Jim.
Oh, yeah, you do. 5-0 Mustangs. Long three-pointer, bang! That was Mo Nemhart from Springfield, Massachusetts. As again, no heights listed on the roster.
5'8".
Okay. Hathaway dribbles, gives it to Duke. Duke swings it over left side to Vaughn Jonas. Skip back to Hathaway for 3. That one rattles off. Offensive rebound. Jonas pound a little short. Look at that effort by Jonas. Blocked. Loose ball pound. Up and in. JT Pound. We've seen this movie before.
As we like to say, JT's in there pounding.
Around the rim and off by Donald Brown. Rebound Pound. Vaughn Jonas walks it up. He's from Kingswood, Texas. Hathaway back to Jonas. Duke bounce pass to Caden Moore. Fakes. Lays it up and in.
Pretty by Caden. Little head and shoulder fake. Got the defender up. Easy off the glass and home.
He took his time.
He did.
That whole sequence.
Yeah, he doesn't get rattled underneath. He's really cool, calm, and collected.
9-3, CM. On the drive, Canty, and he's going to the line.
I do have the first 3. Been busy here. It's the first Hathaway 3 to open the game, I believe. Or yeah, this was the opening basket. All net. Dave's out by his signature.
Joe Canty, a senior from Norwalk, Connecticut. Again, honorable mention, All-American. For the Lynx, checking in, number 22, Markel Brown. All the way from Victorville, California, freshman. Two for two that trip for Joseph Canty. Pressure by the Lynx in the backcourt. Jonas tracks it down, and Moore brings it to the front court. Hathaway three. That time a little too long. Loose ball picked up by Duke. Duke grabs it, somehow Pound.
My gosh.
It's like a little volleyball action there, and New Hampshire Tech comes away with it. Through traffic, Donald Brown gives up his dribble. Here's the three-pointer. Bang!
Yeah, they're going to be an outside shooting team, you can tell already. Not a lot of height out there for Coach Harris. So,
right.
you can see the job the Mustangs are doing on the boards.
That was Markel Brown. Turnover Mustangs. Three-pointer. Off, no good by Nemhart. Weak side rebound to Pound. Goes in to Moore. Moore, a very controlled drive over the front rim with his release.
Yeah, Kadam is so good when he gets up in the air. He just hangs there, waits for the defender to start going down, then puts it up and home.
Canty back outside. Now they swing it near side to Brown, blocked.
Here it is. Get out of here.
That was swatted. Ezekiel McCoy, number 11, in for the Lynx, freshman, Franklin, New Hampshire. Nemhart gave the ball up, a long three, misses the mark by Markel Brown. Cade Moore had it, gave it to Will Duke. Hathaway right in front of the Lynx bench to Jonas. Pound faces the basket. Duke back out top to Hathaway. Comes back on this side once again to Jonas. 12 to shoot, Mustangs. Hathaway looks up at the clock. Will Duke for three. Bang! Will Duke, the freshman from Rockport, Maine, out of Camden Hills Regional High School, makes it 14-8.
Duke and Hathaway are really becoming a nice complementary pair.
And there's a pair of threes. I think for Mo Nemhart.
Yeah, he's got two.
14-11, Mustangs. Baseline Pound, turns, shoots, does not get it. Rebound, crawled in there. Caden Moore. 16-11. Canty loses it. Picked up by Jonas. Restolen by the Lynx. And somehow it goes to Nemhart, who lays it in. Try to describe that.
Yeah, try to X and O that one.
16-13, Central Maine. On the drive, Moore. And let's see, a foul. I think it's on Joe Canty.
Yeah, few and far between. One foul each team so far here, and we've played 5 minutes. It's been back and forth, and not many turnovers either. Pretty clean game.
Moore, the freshman from Naugatuck, Connecticut, swish. He's shooting 53.5% from the foul line. I have the foul shooting percentages and other stats, but again, not to belabor it, the field goal, two-pointers and three-pointers are still not correct because of what happened up at St. Thomas in Canada when they played up there. They didn't do it correctly. There's a drive, comes up short. Nice defense by Pound. And the rebound went to Jonas. Hathaway back outside. Jonas skips it to Duke, who hits Pound. Underneath Moore, double teamed. No good, loose ball picked up by the Lynx. Julian came away with it. And throwing up off balance was Nemhart. Running the court is Moore. Up and in.
What a pretty play. What a feed.
Caden Moore got in midair, and he sort of created a shot in midair, decided how to do it, and it was the correct choice. Three-pointer Tech, no good, missed by Canty.
Yeah, we'll show you that one when we get a stoppage in play, if we get a stoppage in play, Jim.
Right in front of the Lynx bench. Hathaway gives it to Duke. Duke stops, shoots, does not get it. Weak side rebound, Moore. Moore off the rim, no good. Rebound, Canty of the Lynx. Here comes Tech into the front court. Canty spins, fall away, no good. He battles for the rebound, but picked off the floor by J.T. Pound. Running the court is Duke, nice catch. Hathaway for three. In, out, and back in again for a delayed bang.
It's almost like a misfire, Jim, right? When you go bang.
Yeah. That one is no good by Nemhart. You know you get a soft touch when you shoot from the corner of a three and you get a roll.
Mustang's ball movement's been really good.
Very crisp.
Yes.
22-13. They have the lead. 7 minutes into the game. Pound goes into Moore. Loose ball stolen. Will Duke turns and scores. Will Duke, he did that last game as well. Besides draining some threes, I think he got a couple loose ball baskets, didn't he, if I recall?
Yeah, he's really good underneath.
Accelerating. Nemhart, no good on the. Moore has it behind his back, Jonas. Jonas got it back. Jonas baseline. Dipsy do, how do you do?
Vaughn Jonas, what a beauty. I got about 12 replays ready to go, Jim. All the way back. I think I've got 3 you haven't got to.
Mustangs have doubled the score, and Canty takes it to the hoop and is fouled.
We'll go all the way back. We'll take a look at the first one here. This is going to be the great pass, and it's going to be Jonas. Watch Jonas look up. And Moore on the fly, glides home. What a finish that was. Next one we got coming up is a 3 by Hathaway.
Subs coming in. Looks like 5 for 5 for the Mustangs.
That's the one that.
Or 4 maybe.
There's a replay of the one that Wyatt got that roll you talked about.
One more for Canty. We'll pick up the players. Nice touch. Rocco Chang in for CM, number 23 from Auckland, New Zealand.
Rocco's been great as a 6th man.
Yes. Alex Brigitte, number 3 from Hollywood, Florida. Our pregame interview done by assistant AD Caleb Bland.
Yeah, and I think we found some magic. We're going to be doing that. That's a lot smoother for us.
That's Isaac Irwin he interviewed, number 21, freshman from Brisbane, Australia, listed at 6'9".
He was great.
Brigitte baseline to Irwin. 8 to shoot, CM. Hathaway gets a screen from Brigitte. Tries to dump it in, back to Brigitte on sort of a give and go, and it went out of bounds.
And here's the last replay we got stacked up.
You could have a whole halftime show of replays.
We certainly could. That's the Dipsy Do by Jonas.
Yeah, for new fans, that's been used before. I use it when somebody's in midair and has to decide how they're going to shoot it. Out of the corner, 3, bang. Nice range by Markel Brown.
They're going to live and die on the outside, aren't they? This is a small, quick team.
Yeah, one of the smaller teams they've had.
Yes.
Maybe that's why the heights aren't listed. Duke for 3. Bang! Calm, cool, and collected. Will Duke.
Yes. He's well respected. Cool, calm, collected.
29-18.
There was the Duke of Earl. We got the Duke of Will.
3-pointer Tech. No good. That was missed by Brown. Irwin grabbed it off the floor. Here comes Duke. Chang behind the arc. Chang drives, dumps it to Brigitte. Brigitte with the stuff! Alex Brigitte.
This is a terrific start here for the Mustangs. They got 31 points. We haven't hit halfway.
Three-pointer bang for Joseph Canty.
Yeah, they're going to keep bringing those outside so they can come back quickly.
Yes. Brigitte over to Hathaway, who tees one up. Bang! Let's see, a whistle underneath. They count the basket. And they're going to call Irwin on a foul underneath, but it was after the release, so the basket counts.
Yeah, we got a good look at it right there in the replay, yeah. Isaac got his left hand in the back, and he pushed the numbers. The back numbers ended up on the front of the shirt, so it was a good shove.
Hathaway already with 11. In the game, E.J. Pemberton, number 14 for the Mustangs. Three-pointer Tech. High off the rim. Chang with the ball. That miss was by Brown. Hathaway for three. Bang! Wow! Halfway through the first half, 37-21 CM. There's a drive by the Lynx. High arcing shot's going to be short. Grabbed out of the air by Brigitte. Rocco Chang has it. Chang for three. Oh. Bang! Rocco! Gee, if somebody had to leave the broadcast with the gym for about a minute, Rob, they're going to miss about 12 points, I think.
I'm glad the scoreboard's automatic.
Three-pointer, no good. Missed by Brown. Rebound, Brigitte. And there's Isaac Irwin dropping it in over the front rim. His fans in Brisbane, Australia, where it's Friday, love that. Irwin playing some defense. Here's the shot off the rim. Rebound, Irwin.
Mustangs are killing it on the boards, Jim. Killing it on the boards.
I'm telling you, our pregame interview is good luck over the years, isn't it?
Yep. See some old friends. Cam Duncan watching, Levi Little watching, former players.
Running the court, up and in is Hathaway. And that was Brigitte with a beautiful pass. And timeout on the court. Timeout Lynx. 8:41 to go, first half. Central Maine 44, New Hampshire Tech 21 on Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, here's a Hathaway long-range dedication. He's been on fire tonight. Jim probably got a chance to look at the stats there, but boy, he's got to be up to about almost 20 points. What's Hathaway at?
16. He's
16.
6 out of 8 shooting, 4 out of 6 from behind the arc.
Here comes Rocco with one. As we said, Rocco, so valuable, comes in with high energy, comes in, instant contributions usually, and fantastic start here for the Mustangs. I don't have enough adjectives left in my advanced age to be able to describe this adequately, but it has been a scorcher shooting-wise for the Mustangs, and I think Coach Harris has got to tell his guy, hey, we got to play some defense.
Yeah, the Mustangs have with their ball movement, it's a combination. Maybe New Hampshire Tech not reacting as quick as they should, but excellent ball movement by the Mustangs have led to some really great looks. Canty lets it roll to midcourt, and he picks it up. Canty wants a screen. Brigitte, who's played well, is guarding him now. And they go back out halfway through the shot clock, New Hampshire Tech. On the drive, James Wallace, now a three-pointer from the corner by Isaiah Ayers. And knocked out by CM.
Yeah, Hathaway knocked it out, Jim.
Official's going to have a...
Not sure what they're after here. Maybe it's what are they going to do with the clock?
That could be it. Three-person crew talking it over.
Good discussion right down here in front.
And they're not going to, they put 6 up on the shot clock, Rob.
Giving you a good look from
So
camera right here on the scorer's table.
So I guess they're not going to be set at the 20 because nobody had possession, I guess. Tech gets it in. Three-pointer. Bang, nice. Markel Brown. Nothing but net. 44-24 with 8 minutes remaining. First half, this men's YSCC action. From the campus of Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine. Brigitte faces the hoop. Brigitte goes to work. Brigitte drops it in.
Pretty play.
Alex Brigitte has come on strong the last couple of games.
Alex has been off the bench and contributing.
Steal by E.J. Pemberton.
E.J. the same.
Chang. Hathaway from downtown Auburn. Off the rim.
Why not? So coach has probably already gone, what? 9, 10 deep already. I see Ben Francis in for his first appearance of the game. And contributions up and down the lineup for the Mustangs.
I think with Francis it's 9.
Yeah.
There's some other players back in, but they've played before. Outside, bang. You got to keep an eye on Markel Brown. Markel Brown. A couple of Browns, Donald Brown. That's 3 3-pointers. Turnover Mustangs.
Rare turnover.
On the drive, James Wallace skips it near side. Here's a shot. No good by Markel Brown. Rebound Chang.
Well, I think one of the things to look at half, how many three-point attempts by the Lynx?
There's that man again. Caden Moore. Dribble. Got the angle, turned and scored.
Yeah, Lynx having a hard time matching up inside against the inside post players for the Mustangs. Jim.
I just like the way he's so methodical. And taking it deep in there, Donald Brown, no good. Rebound Francis. Ben Francis, the freshman from Orono, Maine. E.J. Pemberton, Pound underneath, double team. Pound, a power move, does not stay down. Rebound, James Wallace. Three-pointer. Bang, excellent touch by Joseph Canty.
So you can see how quickly they can erase a lead on you.
That is true. Under 6 minutes to go, 48-30. Central Maine, Chang. Francis looks things over. Passes into Pound, who comes out left of the foul line extended. And the pocket is picked by Joseph Canty coming in from the blind side. Canty goes and lays it in. Wow, from three-quarter court after the defense he played, Joseph Canty laid it in.
Yeah, now you see why he's one of the elite players in the YSCC.
Down to 16. Chang on the drive. Chang, scoop, a little finger roll, no good. JT Pound. If you're a teammate of Pound, you love it, because if you miss a close shot, he's going to bail you out maybe by putting it back, and everything is forgiven, see? Everything's forgot, Rob, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So a couple of keys here when Jim gives you the halftime stats on our halftime show. Mustang's going to have a huge advantage on the boards. Their shooting percentage is going to be way high as well. And three-pointers for the Lynx.
At the line, Joseph Canty. Canty in double digits with 12, now 13. Markel Brown with 12. For the Mustangs, Hathaway 16, Caden Moore 11. Double-digit scorers.
But a lot of scorers for the Mustangs, Jim. If you go down through the list, almost everybody that's come in has contributed here.
Timeout on the court, 5:06 remaining first half. Central Maine 50, New Hampshire Tech 34 on Munzing Media Sports.
Well, of course, we got more coming up here in Mustangville. Here's our next game. It'll be hockey, men's hockey tomorrow night versus UMass. That's a 6:40 puck drop. Greg Glenn along for the call, the voice of Mustangs hockey. That'll be over at the Norway Savings Bank Arena. And then Saturday night, yours truly will be on the call as women's hockey will take on local rival Bates College in women's action. 5:30, I think, is the start of that game.
I want to know what you did yesterday on your day off.
I put some of the kit back together, and I got stuff all over the place. And I cooked a meatloaf for the family, Jim.
All right.
Yep, did my domestic duties.
I'm sure they enjoyed it. Ben Francis for three. A little too long. Grabbed out of the air by Donald Brown. Brown will change the pace dribble, but Will Duke stays with him. Brown spins, the fall away, swish, nicely done by Donald Brown. He's a freshman from Baltimore. Down to 14. Still 4:35 to go, Rob, so Tech's got time to really get into this, work on this deficit. Inside defense by the Lynx. Canty going coast to coast, no good. Rebound, Donald Brown. Three-pointer, no good. Andrew Smith, freshman from Laconia. Will Duke quickly to Caden Moore. Moore through traffic, comes out the other side, lays it in.
We got another gear.
He did.
He downshifted.
Off balance shot, no good by Donald Brown. Rebound, Pound. Duke quickly into the front court. Francis back to Duke for three. That one short. Mustang tapped it. I think that was Pound, but finally grabbed by Brown of the Lynx. Again, their main campus in Concord, New Hampshire, the capital, about 17 miles north of Manchester. And down deep, up and in. That was Andrew Smith. It's only a 14-point lead, Rob. If the Lynx can get it under 10, the single digits would be a big momentum and also make the energy type, make them feel better. Moore comes up a little short. Here comes Pemberton with a floater, good.
Nice EJ on a floater.
Methuen Mass product, EJ Pemberton. Back up to 16 with 3 minutes remaining, first half. Here's a long three-pointer, Lynx. No good by Wallace. Here comes Duke. Down the middle is Brown. Catches it. Goes over the front rim. He sort of floated in the air, didn't he? The last 6 feet.
It was Moore. Moore came in late, ran right past Pound.
56-38. And let's see, deflected out. Okay, Jonas returns, Hathaway returns, Brigitte returns. Again, the Mustangs have played 11 games coming in. If you look at their schedule, all the games, whether they were exhibitions against D3 teams or they put all their games in. So they played a total of 11. This is only the third game for the Lynx. The fall away, nice touch, Isaiah Ayers. Again from Georgetown, Maryland.
Yeah, not an easy finish for Ayers.
No, very controlled shot. Jonas to Duke. Jonas got it back, Hathaway. It's almost hard to keep up with the passes. There's Jonas, comes up short off the side rim. That was excellent defense by Wallace, who disrupted that. Three-pointer Tech, high off the rim, no good. Tech got it back. That miss was by Ayers. That was a three-pointer. Joseph Canty has cut it to 11.
They just keep on humming.
Jonas looks back to Coach Gagne. Vaughn Jonas out to Duke. Brigitte to Hathaway. Moore up and in. Caden Moore. Gets more impressive every game, Rob.
No answer for Caden inside. Too athletic. Just going up and over people.
Shot spins off by Markel Brown. Here's Will Duke. Will Duke for three. That one is wide. Rebound. Canty grabbed it off the floor. Nemhart has to go in the corner. Three-pointer. No good by Wallace. Rebound, Jonas.
Yeah, living and dying by the three.
They've taken a pile of them. We'll talk about it at halftime. Hathaway. Jonas, and something going on underneath. They're going to say 3 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Boy, all this action, Rob. I've already used half my water and a few cough drops, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet. So we beg your pardon with the dry throat. Canty will walk it up. He'll be picked up by Jonas. Canty, a fall away 3. No good. Rebound batted out. Lynx get it back. And going to be 3 shots. Second foul on Jonas. Joseph Canty, a senior from Norwalk, Connecticut. He's got 17 the first half. He's 6 for 6 at the foul line. And he's got 2 here. Or maybe 3, is it, Rob?
Yeah, I think he's going to get 3. Well, we're blocked out.
Of course, as soon as I mentioned the foul shooting, you know, the broadcaster's genius can work against home and away teams, I guess.
It can. Boy, this has been a fast first half, Jim. Only 6 fouls in the first half. Only 1 foul against the Lynx. Well, you say that, but then you look, they've given up 58 points. So
yes, yes.
there's a correlation, a direct correlation.
Nice job by Canty getting 2. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Hathaway saved the possession right in front of us. Mustangs by 13. See if they can get a quality shot here. Duke directs a little traffic. Moore faces the basket. Duke turns, shoots, and scores.
Pretty play by Will and a nice feed by Moore.
6 seconds. Canty taking it coast to coast, and he lays it in. And that's going to do it. Wow, what a half. We had some threes raining all over the place. We had some inside play, and also we had some, you know, creative plays also inside.
As you're just seeing right there with Will Duke, very creative.
All right, we'll take a break here, come back with some halftime stats, other comments. So we have 1 half of basketball in the books, this YSCC matchup. It's Central Maine Community College 60, New Hampshire Tech 47 on Munzing Media Sports.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. We're at the half of this YSCC men's basketball matchup. Central Maine 60, New Hampshire Tech 47. Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing, Chris Needaway, Ashley Persong on the cameras. Their CM students doing a nice job this year. Let's look at the stats. From the field, Mustangs shooting 61%. New Hampshire Tech 33%. From long distance, the Mustangs 7 out of 12. The Lynx 9 out of 24. They had 24 three-point attempts. It's like the Celtics.
Yeah, and anytime you miss a three, I bet the Mustangs have got 3 out of those 4 rebounds, Jim.
Now we're getting to that. The second now, we can't tell all this at once. How about this? 1 out of 2 foul shots for the Mustangs. 8 out of 9 for the Lynx. Turnovers pretty even, 6 for CM, 4 for Tech. Total rebounds, Rob, here you are, 29-10, Central Maine advantage. Assists also big, CM 17-5. And how about points in the paint? 36 for the Mustangs, 10 for the Lynx. Individually, for Tech, Joseph Canny, as advertised, 21 points, 8 out of 9 at the line. Markel Brown in double figures with 12. Mo Nemhart, 8 points. 2 points for Donald Brown, 2 for James Wallace. For Central Maine, Caden Moore, 8 out of 12 shooting. 1 foul shot, 17 points, 5 rebounds. Wyatt Hathaway has hit 4 3-pointers on his way to 16 points. Will Duke has 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Alex Brigitte, some nice minutes off the bench with 4. JT Pound, 4 points, 7 rebounds. Rocco Chang has 3 points. EJ Pemberton, 2 along with 4 boards. Isaac Irwin had a basket for 2. Likewise, Vaughn Jonas, a basket for 2. Jonas has 5 rebounds. So that's a scoring for the half. We'll take another break and be back with more. Again, at the half, Central Maine 60, New Hampshire Tech 47 on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
I'm Greg Glenn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
All right, back here, you just saw that closing shot of the campus with Lake Auburn in the background. Very scenic look at Central Maine Community College. They've had a lot of programs over the years, in addition to athletics, and all the teams that I've observed working with Munson Mead in the last number of years, very close-knit teams. They really support each other quite well. And everybody we talk to here on campus is always very friendly and accommodating, and it makes it a pleasure to be here with Munson Media. Was it about 6 years, Rob? Something like that.
We started doing games down here in 2016. People waving. up at the board here as we put them on the big board.
All right, teams coming to the sideline.
I think the first 5 minutes of this second half is, as it always is, important, Jim. I'm not insulting the intelligence of our viewing audience, but in a rather rare circumstance here, the Lynx stayed right out on the bench, and they were having some animated conversations.
Yes.
Getting ready for the second half. And, I think the fact the Mustangs have played more games and all that, I think it's a benefit to them so far here in the first half. Second half could go, completely opposite, but 13-point lead at the half and scoring 60 points. If you're the Lynx, you're saying, hey, can they keep shooting like that? Can they keep shooting like that? Well, a lot of the shots have been in the paint. So as Jim told you, what was it, 31 to?
The paint was, let's see, in the paint, it was 36 to 10.
Yeah.
Central Maine with the ball going right to left. Hope fans enjoyed this one wherever they're watching and listening. Pound with the ball. Back out to Duke. Looks like starting lineups for both teams on a quick scan. Jonas loops it into Pound. His pass deflected to Duke for three. No good. Moore had it for a second, but tracking it down. Donald Brown goes underneath. They come back outside.
Kick. Kind of not so much a kick as it was thrown right off Will Duke's foot.
Coming out of the corner is Ayers. Ayers going to take a three. No good. Tracked down by Canty. Loose ball picked up by Donald Brown. Donald Brown on the drive. Creates. No good. Rebound Pound. Here come the Mustangs. Look at Jonas. Vaughn Jonas with a move. Wow. 62-47.
Yeah, he stepped right through the open door.
Tremendous footwork that time.
Tremendous. We'll look at it in slow motion, show you what Jonas did. Wow. Vaughn putting on a show on that basket.
Three-pointer, Ayers, long. Easy rebound for Moore. Jonas gave it to Duke. Duke returns it. Still halfway through the shot clock, plenty of time. There's Jonas through all kinds of traffic, came up short and lost out of bounds by the Mustangs.
Well, you wonder if the pace can keep up, Jim. That's one of the things you got to wonder about in this second half. Very few turnovers, very few fouls.
Yes, it is true. Three-pointer, Canty. Bang.
And a lot of those by Joseph Canty.
Yeah. Gotta really keep an eye on him. No surprise. 62-50. Don't forget it was up to like 20. And the Lynx did make a run in the last 5 minutes of the half to get within 13. There's Moore, double team, triple team. Hathaway from downtown, no good. Rebound, Pound, lost it on the way up, it looked like. And grabbed out of the air by Ayers. And then somebody hitting the deck down there.
Yeah, there was some
James Wallace.
Collision, yeah.
Wallace, a freshman from Candia, New Hampshire. It's very close to Manchester. Walking the ball up, Donald Brown. He's going to shoot a three, back rim, rebound, Pound. Look at that reach by Pound, but look at that steal by Wallace. And stolen back by Will Duke. Will Duke in the burglar suit stole it. Jonas for three, overshoots. Nice reach by Moore, and then Duke saves it. Hathaway rotates it far side to Jonas. Pound for three. That's too long. Weak side rebound, Canty.
Well, NHTI better in the half-court defense so far in the first couple of minutes.
Long three-pointer by Canty, no good. Rebound bounces around, finally grabbed by Hathaway. And Duke gonna walk it across.
That was remarkable by Hathaway to maintain possession of that thing.
Yes. I think Tech wanted to travel, but I think there was also contact, so I don't think the official canceled it out, both of them. Jonas wants to go to work. Gets a partial screen. A little dipsy-do, how do you do? And yes! Caden Moore.
Well, second chance opportunities in the paint. See Jonas go up with the dipsy-do and Moore right there, and he just got such a soft touch around that rim. Got all three of our cameras. I'm firing here for the second half, Jim. I'm excited.
Three-point play, Caden Moore. Came in averaging 13.5 points a game. Canty changed the pace dribble. Little daylight for Canty. And off the glass, then the rim. Soft touch goes down.
Yeah, you know Canty's going to get his. You want to shut everybody else off if you can. Continue to operate here in the half court. But the Lynx are playing better half court defense this half. Doubling the ball.
There's Moore coming in from the left side. Off glass and good. Boy, he knows how to use that glass, different angles, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a man playing with boys inside tonight.
Canty. Outside is a three. Bang. That was James Wallace. Cuts it to 12. 15 and a half minutes remaining, second half. In front of the Mustangs bench, that's Hathaway being closely guarded. Cutting is Pound. Pound leaves it short, but JT Pound is going to shoot two.
Yeah, they were hoping that was going to be called player control, but JT downshifted. Took it to the rack.
You know what? On the stats, this is surprising to me. Pound has only been to the foul line 8 times all season. In 11 games, has made 5. Doesn't it? That doesn't sound like many attempts, does it?
No, it doesn't.
For an
I mean, he's inside.
Yeah.
You know, he's in the mix inside all the time. And he's a good free throw shooter, isn't he, Jim? I remember at one time you said he was 8 of 11, I think, the other game.
No.
No.
Because he was 5 out of 8 coming in tonight.
5 out of 8, okay. Same percentage,
Yeah.
though. Almost.
If you look at the stats, the foul shooting percentages are correct for the team.
Okay.
Okay, they're not correct for 2-point field goals or 3-point field goals. I don't want to keep hammering it, but if you look at it, you see some inflated stats, you go, and that's because St. Thomas, both games, they didn't count the misses. They counted just the attempts.
I needed that score when I was playing quarterback.
Missed by Nemhard on the 3. Duke quickly into the front court. E.J. Pemberton back in the game. Duke back to Pemberton's going to tee one up. Short. Isaac Irwin is going to be called for a foul over the back.
Yeah, came through the rebounder.
He tried to reach. He has a tremendous reach. But he was leaning on the Lynx player, I believe.
Nice crowd in here tonight over the student section, all the teams. Big day for Mustang Athletics with the soccer team winning.
There's a drive, acceleration. Donald Brown, he got to the rim and laid it in.
Yeah, if you missed it, 4-2 in penalty kicks. Mustangs move on in the national tournament, beat last year's defending champion, boding well for the Mustangs.
All kinds of successes this year. On the drive, little hop step. Caden Moore went to his bag of tricks and laid it in over the front rim.
We need more. More.
71-57. Here comes Wallace out of the corner. No, he's double teamed over there. So Candy fires a 3. Just grazed the net. Easy rebound off the floor by Moore. Pemberton down in the corner. Back outside to Duke. Irwin at the high post. Chang to Duke. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Canty playing defense against Rocco Chang. Underneath Irwin. Irwin double teamed. Irwin high off the glass, no good. He taps it, no good. And nice effort by Irwin, but he couldn't get it to go. 71-57, Central Maine. There's Donald Brown with a bunch of moves, but at the end he misses wide left. Here comes Moore. Score the basket.
Here it is. Mustangs on full gallop. We've got more right here.
That one's short, but the rebound came back to Moore. Misses the put off the backboard. Hustles back. 73-57, back up to 16. And going to the line will be Joseph Canty. He is quick, isn't he?
Yeah, really quick. Good all-around player.
He's no more than 5'8". And there's going to be a timeout on the court. 13-16 to go in the second half of this men's YSCC basketball action. Central Maine 73, New Hampshire Tech 57 on Munzing Media Sports.
See you in our next game. It'll be hockey. Let's play hockey tomorrow night from Norway Savings Bank Arena. Greg Glenn along with me for the call of that one. 6:40 puck drop as UMass Amherst will be up to take on men's hockey and club hockey. Saturday, the women will be in action against Bates. 5:30 start on that one. Might be 5:40. I'll have to check my local listings, but we'll have both hockey games for you, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is the first Sunday I've had off since September, so that will be good. And then a slower week next week, as the Mustangs have been on an extended home stretch right here, Jim. That'll end after tonight.
Yes, both teams are going to be in New York State. Again, the women have a longer break than the men. The 23rd, the men will be at Albany College of Pharmacy and Health at 2 o'clock. They do come back for a home game on December 6th against Berkeley out of the New York City area.
Geez, we're talking December already, Jim.
I know. I checked with my plow guy, and we're on the list, Rob. I clean up with my snowblower, but we're on the list. Nothing but net, as you could see.
Well, I hope we have a winter comparable to last year where we didn't lose hardly any games until baseball season. I'm going to snow in April.
Canty 2 for 2 at the line. 73-59. And ball stolen away. Canty going to take a three. Bang, and he makes a three.
Like a layup for him.
That could have been a 5-point shift. And who is that man? Joseph Canty. This is short. Rebound Chang. Canty trying to put the team on his back. Let's see. And Irwin
that's intentional, isn't it? I mean, that's a tackle.
Isaac Irwin hits the deck.
Let's look at it.
They grab his uniform or something.
I mean, he swung him around like they were doing the Dixie Do or something.
And let's see what they're going to call.
I mean, that's a tackle in the NFL.
I think one official is going to talk to Coach Harris.
Let's put it up again because the fans like it when we do this at the venue. Going to see it right here. Yeah, they did call it intentional. They had to.
You can see his uniform stretched out.
Yeah. He's up to 6'11". Got stretched out so much.
Isaac Irwin, our pregame guest, swishes the first one. Again, he's from Brisbane, Australia. Very personable young man.
Sure was. Still is. But I mean, on the interview, he was really well spoken and introspective and lots of good stuff.
$75-62, and it will be a Mustang ball because of the intentional foul.
Yeah. Well, Coach Harris is, telling us that he was just trying to hold them up, and that's probably the case.
Comes in, Brigitte, how do you do? I'm back in the game, he said.
Mustangs are slicing and dicing up the links inside.
Do you see who passed it to him for the assist?
No.
And down the lane, stolen away by Duke. As Nebhart lost it. Here's Canty again trying to reach from behind. This time he's going to get a tagging foul.
Well, that's their 15th foul. They didn't get 5 in the first half at all, I don't believe. They were like 3 fouls in the first half.
You are correct.
Yeah, just 1 foul. Steve says 1 foul in the first half. So
Riley Bowen checking in for the first time for CM. Number 24, he's a 6'7" freshman from Melbourne. Moore dumps it in to Bowen, but batted out of bounds by the Lynx. Pemberton, Chang looking underneath. Hathaway back in the game. Moore going to work, blocked. Giving Mustangs ball.
yeah, it's one of the few times I've been able to stop Moore underneath. Caden has been, as we said, slicing and dicing inside.
That's 3 fouls on Canty.
Eddie Skimpin coming off a little bit. I see Joe
Yeah, I think he's
going right to the trainer's table.
Chang in front of his own bench, dribbles, changes hands, shoots, does not get it. Batted by Bowen, but grabbed out of the air by the Lynx. Ty J. Julian. And underneath, somehow all alone, Donald Brown turned and lays it in off the front rim.
I think Brown was surprised that there was nobody there. He was shooting against air.
Timeout again.
So if you're just tuning in, I want to let you know, big news for the Mustangs men's soccer team as they went to nationals today. They played the defending national champion, went to penalty kicks. And with the Mustangs prevailing 4-2, Cody Cleveland, what a great job in the penalty kick area, only giving up the 2 goals in penalty kicks. Let the Mustangs move on and play, and they've got to be excited down there in Pennsylvania. We're excited up here in Central Maine for them. And I'm sure all the YSCC is excited for the men's soccer team as they represent the YSCC. That's one of the nice things about this conference, Jim. Once you get through the regular season play and any of the teams move on and any of the levels, everybody, gets solidly behind them. Right. I remember when SM went down, won that national championship back a couple of years ago. Everybody was ecstatic.
I'll tell you, all levels of soccer, men's and women's, any part of goals this year have been at a real premium. So defense-minded for the most part. Always exceptions, I understand, but a lot of low-scoring games, a lot of ties. NCAA, they don't play any overtime during the regular season at all, and no penalty kicks. Here's Pemberton, swoops in and goes off high off the glass. E.J. Pemberton, Methuen Mass product, makes it 79-64. Three-pointer, Tech, no good. Missed by Julian. Saved along the end line by Markel Brown, but the Mustangs come away with it. Hathaway gonna go out top to Chang. Hathaway got it back. Gave it to Chang, try to go inside. Excellent defense. Knocked away by Ayers. Behind the back. Doesn't work, but the Lynx retain possession.
No, they got some beauty points.
Donald Brown being watched by Chang. Here goes Nebhart. Stops, shoots, does not get it. Rebound Bowen.
Joseph Canty back to the bench. Looks okay.
Bowen behind the arc. Pemberton gonna take a 3. That's off the rim. Rebound went right to Ayers. Down in the corner. Nice catch for Julian. Plenty of time to shoot for the Lynx. And Donald Brown was fouled. No, Non-shooting situation. First foul on Pemberton, third on the team. Tech has committed 5 this half. Donald Brown. Long shot, no good. Somehow the rebound went to the corner. Another shot for Tech. That was missed by Nebhart. There goes Chang. And down there, Caden Moore leaves it in. Excellent release pass by Chang. Canty through traffic, lays it in.
Yeah, his leg's okay.
Oh, yeah. He had to run track.
He's a fantastic
He
player.
had to run track. He's so quick, as the old cliche says. He could shut the light off and be in the bed before the room got dark. That's an old-fashioned one.
Well, Moore flashed through. They figured out how to stop him, Jim. Tackle him.
Yeah.
What's he got? What's Moore got?
Okay. Moore is up to 28 points and 9 rebounds.
Making a move to be our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game.
Okay.
Still almost half of the second half to play. 9:36 left. Gosh. Caden has been special here.
He only has 1 foul, so that's good news as well. That one hit the front rim. Rebound Pemberton. Pemberton battles and gets the roll.
Oh, boy.
E.J. Pemberton with some excellent minutes tonight. Off balance shot by Brown. Comes up short. Here comes Moore. Hathaway in the game for the Mustangs. Number 4, Aiden Jefferson, 5'10 sophomore, Buckfield, Maine, Buckfield High School.
Well, Hathaway started out bombs away, but, you know, he really hasn't taken many shots here in the second half because the Mustangs have continued to pip him to death.
I'm not sure.
Points in the paint.
Has he taken a shot this half? If he has, it's been 1 or 2, but.
Just like this.
Pemberton dribbles across the lane, goes up left-handed, and it's back up to a 20-point Central Maine lead. Nebhart behind his back, 3-pointer links, no good.
Oh, boy.
That was missed by Markel Brown. Here's Pemberton. Under 9 minutes to go, second half. Jefferson, they swing it to Bowen. Underneath Moore. Moore goes one way, comes back the other way. This time he comes up short. A steal by Pemberton, and he's going to shoot 2. E.J. Pemberton's having a game.
Well, you said that NHTI they'd come out with a counter punch, and they did. They got it down. I think 12 is about as close as they've got it. But the way they shoot threes, they could go to 12 to 9 very quickly, get it into single digits, but the Mustangs haven't allowed that as everybody's come in, has contributed well. And
yes. You know, and it's not always points.
Right.
But when the subs come in, they usually do something positive within the first 30 to 40 seconds. It's up to 88-66. 3-pointer attack out of the corner, no good. They get the ball back. That was McCoy missed that, and now that one halfway down. Here comes another 3-pointer, Markel Brown, no good. Ben Francis in the game, taps the ball to himself and got it away. Here comes Pemberton downhill. Oh, he tried for the stuff and it hits the back rim. The students were ready to go up. Ben Francis, short.
Pemberton's all over. Are there 3 of them out there?
I don't know. I'm saying might be a power play. 3-pointer Tech, no good. Missed by Markel Brown. Ben Francis, no good. Here comes Markel Brown. Tech slows it down a little bit. Julian goes in, comes up short. Pound defended well, and Francis got the board. Jefferson being closely guarded. Ben Francis near side to Pemberton. Jefferson down in the corner, because back out front. 12 to shoot. Mustang. Pound sneaks and lays it in.
Yeah, the quarterback. Wyatt Hathaway, beautiful assist.
You got to have vision. I beg your pardon. 3-pointer, no good. You have to have vision as a quarterback, and Wyatt showed at that time.
Oh, he's all-state quarterback.
Oh,
I mean, if he doesn't choose basketball, he's playing quarterback for somebody.
90 to 66. Hathaway overshoots that time. Pemberton is going to go back to the line.
Yeah, here's that play we were talking about, Jim, with the quick release by Hathaway. Watch him right here. He's got his eyes up. Boom. Look at where he puts it. Right up over the top like a back shoulder throw to a tight end. Got quiet in here, Jim.
Very quiet.
They are streaming the soccer games at the national site.
Nice touch, E.J. Pemberton. Alex Brigitte going to come in for Pemberton, and Pemberton being greeted by the coaching staff.
Yeah, he should be.
And the bench.
Yeah, boy, E.J. with some high energy.
Besides it being in double digits, Rob, he had 4 rebounds and 5 assists. And there's a nice basket. Eli Grand.
Yeah, rear take to the basket by the Lynx.
Freshman from Norwalk, Connecticut. And he completes the 3-point play. The Mustangs, Brigitte, Jefferson, Francis, Pound, and Hathaway. Jefferson in the front court to Brigitte. Ben Francis for 3. Bang!
Yeah, Ben knew he was going to get open, saw the double team in the front court, said, get it to me.
And Canty score the basket. Joseph Canty with a super shot. Tough angle off the glass.
Yeah, here's the Ben Francis. See, Ben saw the double team, goes to the weak side, all by himself. That's a pregame practice shot right there for Ben, knocked it home.
Canty with 33 as we speak.
What a player.
Central Maine's played tremendous over the last 2 games. We also saw 2 of the best players in the conference in Theo Wolf and Joseph Canty on the other side.
Right, exactly.
Hathaway for 3. No good. Look at Francis climb and then lost his balance.
Ben's got ups.
McCoy, the real McCoy, Ezekiel McCoy missed the shot. And he tries to get it for Brigitte. Brigitte says, I'm dribbling out of here. Jefferson. Hathaway being closely guarded, deflected. Hathaway goes back, retrieves it, being closely guarded by McCoy. Still plenty of time. Francis for 3 out of the corner. Oh, bang!
Benny!
The freshman from Orono, Maine, back-to-back 3s on his attempts. Here's the 3-point attempt. Tech, no good. Missed by Canty. Canty on a drive, off balance, and he really created contact.
Here's that second of the 3s by Ben Francis, right in front of the student section. Watch the student section get excited there. Yeah.
Let's see what Canty is at the foul line. That one's halfway down and out.
He might want to move back a little bit behind that 3-point line, take his free throws.
He was 11 out of 12 before that miss. Hathaway comes out, and in the game, James Pearson, number 11, 6-foot freshman from South Colan, Australia. And back-to-back misses by Canty. He might be a little tired,
Yeah,
Rob.
it might be. Yeah, he's been banged around a little bit, too.
98-72. Francis for 3. This time no good.
Why not?
Rebound, Garand. Here's Donald Brown behind his back. And he lost it out of bounds. Excellent defense by Aiden Jefferson.
Yeah, Aiden didn't give up on the play, stayed with it, knocked it off the offensive player. Good play, Aiden.
We see the Mustang women over there. They're probably going to have a practice right after this.
Yeah, hoping Zoe Bedford injured at practice, and I hope everything goes okay for Zoe.
Jeepers, I don't like to hear this.
No.
Mustangs rotate around. I'd like to see Aiden Jefferson get a shot. Pearson through traffic. Somehow got it to Pound and lays it in. JT Pound.
JT says thank you.
100-72. Central Maine. Canty for 3. Bang. How can you stop that?
Well, you just can't let anybody else match Canty. If you know, try to keep him to 40.
Well, right now I can tell you the Mustangs have 5 players in double figures, and the Lynx have 2. Francis for 3. No good. JT Pound lays it up and in. Weak side rebound and put back. 102-75 Mustangs.
Yeah, JT's a force to contend with inside.
Fall away. Canty no good. Rebound Pound. Here comes Pearson into the front court. And the ball is lost. And scoring, Eli Garand. 3:25 remaining, second half. Mustangs will go to 5-7 overall, 3-0 in the conference. The Lynx will be 0-3, all games they played in the conference.
So that's been a good home stretch for the Mustangs, hasn't it, Jim? Huh? 3 straight conference wins here. They got the conference win up at the UMA the other night.
Checking in for the Lynx, number 33, Amir Fatah, freshman from Brooklyn. Here comes the popular player, Hunter Brackett, a great team player, number 12 for the Mustangs,
And
sophomore from Poland, Maine.
And the bench will be up, and they will go crazy if Hunter launches a 3.
He can make them.
Yeah, he did last year. Hit a couple.
Foul shot missed by Pearson. Grabbed by McCoy. Garand brings it up. Jefferson watching him. Garand.
Yikes.
They get no basket traveling.
Stay with us. Post-game, the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, as well as post-game stats.
Moore back in for the Mustangs as JT Pound's coming out. He was in there a long time.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And lost by Brigitte. Here come the Lynx. Fata looking for help. Finds Canty. Canty explodes to the hoop and lays it in. Back-to-back games, we're going to have the visiting team with a player with 40 or more. 102-79. Brackett. Pearson goes down in the corner to Moore. Here comes Caden Moore. Excellent defense, New Hampshire Tech. Here's a three-pointer, Canty. That one rattles off. Rebound, Brigitte.
Brigitte doing a good job on the boards, getting more confident every game, Jim.
Jefferson to Pearson. Jefferson right in front of the student section. Brackett thought about it, makes the pass. Pearson coming out of the left corner, drives, comes up short, but James Pearson will shoot 2. All right, James Pearson in the scorebook.
Been a fast game, Jim.
Yes, it has. And Pearson, 2 for 2 at the line.
Be an hour and a half.
Just went under 2 minutes to go. 104-79, Central Maine, who's led throughout. Nebhart, let's see, a little tagging foul on. That was Garrard, rather. It's going to be 1-1, Lynx. Andrew Smith coming in.
Coming out.
Yeah, I think obviously must be in there for Garand, who made the first, has one more.
You see him right in front of a camera here on the scorer's table.
Pearson will bring it up. Jefferson down in the corner to bracket. Outside, Pearson. Pearson going to take it all the way. Dipsy-do. A little peekaboo under the basket, and Pearson came up the other side.
Oh, boy, nice finish for James. We'll look at that on a replay. We get a second.
And Canty drives, goes high off the glass and lays it in. 106-83. Bracket stepped out of bounds.
Here's Pearson's basket right here. What'd he take? Not an easy finish either.
Canty back outside. Here's a three-pointer by Ayers, no good. And lost out by Tech. Number of players hustling for that one, both teams. James Pearson will bring it up. Bracket for three. A little too long. Brigitte the rebound. Bracket again. In and out. The crowd wants it. Here comes Candy. 1-on-2 break. And Candy drives, lays it in, is going for the three-point play. I've said this before. Once the game has been decided out of reach, if anybody comes in for either team the last 2 minutes, I hope they make the shot.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
You know.
So Canty's got to have almost half their points, Jim.
Yes, he's up. He could hit 50 by the time we're out of here. 106-86.
45 points.
Bracket again off the rim. Bracket one more off the rim. This is unbelievable. He's getting tired, I think. Oh, Hunter Brackett, a great team player.
They love him.
Here's a three-pointer. Candy, I think, was going to get 50.
He's got 45 right now, Steve said. I think we're gonna sit on it right here.
Yep.
The fans across the way, you see them standing. They want Brackett to get another one, but not going to happen.
No.
Coach being a good sport on this, and
he was so close on those shots. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't that far off, and that will do it. Central Maine 106, New Hampshire Tech 86. Boy, what a highlight package, huh? If you had a highlight package for this game.
yeah, all the replays that we've had, Steve English will get them, and Steve will put together a replay package here as we swing over, get the handshakes going on here.
Might be a 45-minute highlight show.
I know, huh? What a game it was for the Mustangs. I think we can make the decision already on our player of the game, Jim. Caden Moore. Jim will have the stats here for you. you want to take a break and then come back, or what do you want to do, Jim?
I can do it now.
Okay, we'll go right to our stats.
All right, for New Hampshire Tech, they shot 33% from the floor. They took 84 shots. Mustangs finished at 46%. They took 91 shots. Three-point country, the Lynx took 47 three-point attempts. I tell you, that's like the Celtics. 13 out of 47, 27%, 27.7 for the Lynx. 9 out of 30 for Central Maine from behind the arc. Foul shooting, the Lynx 15 out of 18. Mustangs 13 out of 16. For an intense game, really not that many turnovers in a sense. 12 for CM, 11 for Tech. Rebounding edge to Central Maine, Rob, 61-30.
Yeah, there's your difference, huh?
Also showing good team play. Mustangs had 29 assists, 10 for the Lynx. And points in the paint, Rob, you told me to keep an eye on that. Advantage CM 64-30. Wow. Individually, Joseph Canty, as advertised, we've seen him grow up through this league. He was an honorable mention All-American. Probably could have been higher, maybe, depending how they vote. 46 points. He did take 31 shots, 6 out of 16 from threes, 12 out of 15 from the foul line, also had 5 rebounds. But only one other Lynx player in double figures, Markel Brown with 12. Mo Nemhard, 8. Eli Grand, 7. 6 points for Donald Brown, 5 for James Wallace. Isaiah Ayers did not score, but he had 5 rebounds. And Ty Julian also had 5 rebounds. For the Mustangs.
Well, let's take a break. We've got Caden Moore waiting down here, Jim. So we're going to take that. We'll do the interview, and then we'll come back for the rest of the stats here. He's been waiting for about 2 minutes.
All right, he had 29 and 11.
Caden, what a game, huh?
Yes, sir.
You guys are on a streak now against good quality YSCC opponents. Yes, and Jim and I absolutely have been impressed with your game, the way that you're able to hang and finish and take it inside. Was the plan tonight really to pound the paint? Because we were talking about points in the paint. You guys just railed them in the first half on points in the paint. Talk a little bit about that, Caden.
The game plan coming into this was we just knew that they were a smaller team. So from the jump, we just wanted to run a high-low against them to try to take advantage of the size, and it paid off tonight.
Well, when you take a look at the complimentary play, everybody that came in contributed. You guys were going like 11, 12 deep here, and everybody's coming in, keeping the pace up. Was that important against them? Keep that pace going?
Yeah, that's what we worked on. We knew pregame that's what Coach wanted. We could just run them at the gym the whole time, just pound them in the paint, and that's what we did.
Well, when you take a look at what you were able to do inside, I mean, one of the things that we see you able to do is take your man off the dribble inside and then elevate and hang. Is that something you've always been able to do? Because it's a remarkable quality, Caden.
Yeah, I would say that's something that we work on.
So you get the homestand. You accomplished the homestand. Now we're going to be road warriors here for a little bit. Go
Yes,
back
sir.
into the lab.
Yes, sir.
Get on the bus, Gus, and continue to win.
Yes,
Is that the plan? What are you gonna be looking at in practice here going forward?
We know we got a rest day coming up, so I'm ready for that. But you know,
Me too.
When we get back to practice, we just got to work for our next game and try to win.
Okay, Caden, going to let you get back in, celebrate with your teammates. Caden Moore, Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Sorry, Jim, back up to you for the rest of the stats.
All right, nice interview. We don't want to keep him waiting. Again, Caden Moore, 29 points, 11 rebounds. He was 13 out of 21 from the floor. Wyatt Hathaway did big damage in the first half, 16 points. I'm not sure he scored in the second half, Rob, or maybe a bucket.
Well, remember when I said at one point, I don't think I've seen a shot out of Hathaway here in the second half, but, he certainly he knows the flow of the game, Jim, and he knows what needs to be done. He got him off to a great start, and then just said, "Okay, guys, let's keep pounding." As coach said, they wanted to go high, low, inside. They certainly did that a lot.
Hathaway had 4 threes. E.J. Pemberton, excellent off the bench. 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. J.T. Pound, 12 points, 13 rebounds. So 2 Mustangs with double-doubles tonight. Will Duke, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Alex Brigitte, some excellent minutes off the bench. He had 6 points. Ben Francis had a couple of 3-point baskets for his 6. James Pearson came on late, got 4 points. Isaac Erwin was involved in some action underneath, ended up with 4 points. He was our pregame guest. Vaughn Jonas, 4 points, but 6 rebounds. 3 points for Rocco Chang, who had 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Also seeing action, Aiden Jefferson, Hunter Brackett, Riley Bowen. So again, the final score in this YSCC men's conference basketball game, Central Maine 106, New Hampshire Tech 86.
And just a reminder, we'll see you tomorrow night for men's hockey. UMass Amherst, and that's a 6:40 puck drop over at the Norway Savings Bank Arena.
All right, thanks everybody for watching, wherever you may have been. So speaking for our executive producer, Rob Munzing, our camera crew, Chris Needaway, Ashley Persong. I'm Jim Toomey saying the final score for the final time. Central Maine 106, New Hampshire Tech 86. I'm Jim Toomey until the next time on Munzing Media Sports. Take care, everybody.